What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be working on the Beamer. As you guys can see, it is in the garage. It's no longer right there. Let me go ahead and catch you guys up with what's going on with this thing. So, last time you guys saw this thing, pretty much was all wrecked in the front. Motor mounts, I did motor mounts on it a couple videos back, and then we just left it there. Lately, I've been going ahead and working on this on the side. So as you guys can see, I went ahead and tried to straighten these up as much as I can because they were all bent. I'll put a picture somewhere or a video somewhere so you guys can see how bad it was. And compared to how it was, if you guys see this, it's way better. I had to replace this whole thermostat housing, oil filter housing. It's a whole bracket for the alternator, the tensioner, and this power steering pump and the pulley. So I had to replace that whole thing because it was all cracked and broken. Let me see if I can find it. See, it's right here and towards the bottom. It's cracked and broken. Not gonna work. And then I went ahead and got a new belt, a new pulley from the junkyard. This one's actually metal. If you guys know, BMW make these pulleys plastic and they always break, so that's good. And yeah, guys, so I gotta get a new one of these things, mass airflow sensor, because mine is cracked at the bottom. But that all comes with time. We're gonna go ahead and fix this front end so we can go ahead and put the radio on and make this car run again. If you guys are new to my channel, you guys are probably seeing the Z a lot and seeing me drift that thing, but that is just my daily. That is not my drift car. I actually have a drift car, and it's this thing right here, but it is wrecked. If you guys didn't watch those videos of me drifting this car, go back, watch those videos, because it was a blast. And I have a bunch of parts stacked up for this car. Yeah, guys, let's go ahead and start working on this thing and bringing it back to life.
Telling beats.
Alright guys, so this is the setup. We got this thing, it's heating it up right now. We got this tube, so this doesn't excuse me. So this doesn't squeeze because it's flimsy metal. And then we got this putting the pressure even. And then we got this, so it puts the pressure even on this to put the pressure even on this. Then we got this putting the actual pressure. We got some chocks in the front and the back of the wheels, all wheels. We got this thing right here so the car doesn't want to move anywhere. And hopefully it works. We want to see this thing straighten out a little bit, getting as close as possible. We know this is not going to be perfect, but it's going to work. That's all that matters. This one's not that bad, but I'm pretty sure we're going to have to move it a little bit more. We'll figure that out later, but right now, we're just making sure this heats up so it's more pliable. And it seems like it's going to work, so hopefully, cross your fingers, pray to God it works. Alright, ready? Okay guys, so as my dad's doing that, as you can see, this is pretty much straight. It's derecho, looking good. It's that. And now we got the other rig set up right here, right here. We got those things in there. Yes sir, Hyper Auto Body. Stop playing with them. And then same thing with those pieces of wood right there. So if my girlfriend, go ahead, get some juice. Go ahead, pump it a little bit.
No?
Okay. Yeah. You can see it starts to move. Yeah, go ahead. Nice. This is bloopers. Fail 1. We're gonna go ahead and heat this up. You guys just seen what we were doing, how we're gonna do this side. So hopefully it works. Hopefully this thing works. We're gonna need it.
1 hour later.
Okay, let's get it. Just gonna go ahead and heat it up a little bit. All over the place. And then we'll go ahead and start pumping it. Okay, we failed again, but now we came back even better. As you can see, we taped all of this so we don't have to hold it. We cut this more, so as you can see right here, it's straight the whole way through. And then we actually went ahead and pushed these further out. What else we do? We make sure this was all level. So this is flat to the thing, this is flat to this is flat to this, and this is all three of the jack things, jack heads, I don't know, are level. And hopefully this is gonna work. I hope this is gonna work. I hope this is gonna work. It'll work. If not, we'll figure out something that does. Grab you guys. Go ahead. If you guys focus, go ahead. It is moving. It's moving. Let's go. Yeah, I think the house is good.
It might be shaking from the inside.
Oh, look. This doesn't grab it. Alright. See you when we do it again. Alright, guys. This is part 4 or 3. Boom. We got it sideways.
How many inches you got more?
We got 3 the other way instead of this way. We got this clamp right here with this bar from holding from this to splitting against each other because it was like opening it and just pushing against this side. We got this because that moved further back like we want it, so that's a good sign that we need this, like to kind of space it out. And then the same thing from there back. We got this. Make sure this is flush. And yeah, so hopefully this works again. Guys, this is part 6 or whatever. As you can see, this is the setup now. Same thing, same thing. We went ahead and cut this and then put it sideways so it pushes the whole thing. And we went ahead and left the jacks in there. We put a couple more so it doesn't squish like this one ended up squeezing and shit. So hopefully we just need a little bit more, we'll be good. My jack is leaking, my bottle jack. Unfortunately, I don't know what's going on with that, but yeah, we got Rabbit here. He's back there. We got this going on. My girl's here. We just ate some Taco Bell, and we about to get this done. Okay, guys. So as you can see, it's backed up in the garage. We're here watching Formula Drift. We're all here. Rabbit had left. So I did try the radiator support up to the 2 fenders, and they lined up. So you see, this is pretty much straight, and this is pretty much straight. So as you can see, this is kind of like a square shape. This was kind of like an oval. But what I'm gonna be end up doing is I gotta buy 1/8 inch steel plates. I gotta make a box like this, and I already trimmed it right here and the bottom. And I'm gonna make 2 boxes like this. On this side, I gotta finagle it on there and cut. But this is just kind of rough. I messed it up, and then tubes up from the 2 boxes. And yeah, so we'll continue tomorrow. I'll see you guys. Whoa, let it focus. What up, guys? It's the next day. So right now it is 11:57, as you can see. I just woke up. It's my day off, so I took a little extra sleep. But I'm getting ready to go pick up some material we need for the Beamer. So I'm gonna go and pick that up. The guy's like 18 minutes away, and then we'll be right back. Alright, guys, so we're here. We went ahead and grabbed the piece. It's back there. This is the shop. This guy's shop. If you guys need anything and you're in PA, I'll link him in the description or something. But yeah, he always has the best prices too. So okay, guys, so I went ahead and cut the little notches in here on both sides, as you can see. Right now I got this rigged up so I can go ahead and weld this, because I just went ahead and cut that, shortened it, and then squished it together. So now they're the same. So right here it's like 2.5 inches right there, and this right here also 2.5 inches. So we're gonna go ahead and weld that up. Go ahead and relieve that, and then we'll go ahead and start making the plates to make the boxes. Alright guys, so as you can see, I went ahead and welded up the notches up there. I went ahead and grinded them down on both sides so it doesn't interfere with the plate I'm going to put on the top. Right now, as you can see, they're pretty much the same size. This one's a little wrinkly, but the same width and the same height, which is what really matters. So I'm going to go ahead and clean them up all around really well so I can go ahead and weld that plate that's going to go on the front on, and then after that I'll go ahead and do the side plates and then the top plate. So, I don't know if I told you guys, my girl's here, but she's here. And we got all the pieces cut. As you can see, we got the top piece, a side piece, a plate piece, and another side piece right there. Like I said, I went ahead and clean all of that. I gotta go ahead and clean this piece and this piece as well, and then go ahead and weld them together. As you can see on this side, I already started. So don't mind the welds, they're all shitty, but I went ahead and tacked this in place, make sure everything else fits, and then welding it through, as you can see. And then now I'm just putting the side plate on. I tacked it in, then I welded it in, and then I reinforced it with some welds inside. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing on the other side, and then put the lid on, and then weld that shut. So let's go ahead and finish this. I'll show you guys the finished product, and then go ahead and move this to this. Okay, so as you can see, I welded both sides on the inside. Welded this side out, then went ahead and welded this side out. I gotta figure out the right settings because I'm pretty sure it's not getting the enough gas. So I'm gonna go ahead and check that. As you can see, all we need is this top part that just flips right in. I don't want to touch this too hot, but there you go. Fits right in. Maybe I gotta hammer it a little bit. But yeah, we'll go ahead and weld this top part, and this side is pretty much done. There you guys pretty much have it. This is the top part. You can see the box, or half box, whatever you want to call this, is pretty much all welded out. I'm gonna go ahead and welded it, if it focuses, through the back right here, and as much as I can on the sides over here, because I went ahead and cleaned all that out so I can go ahead and do so. It might be a little hard because, like I said, that's all uneven and stuff, but I'm just gonna weld it as much as I can. It's not gonna be pretty. I'm not the best welder, but we get the job done, and it's gonna hold strong, and it's gonna work. That's all that really matters for this car, that it works. And yeah, so I'm going to finish welding this one out, and I'll go ahead and move on to this one, and let's go. Guys, hello Holly. It's another day. I'm going downstairs right now. I already started. Let me show you guys what I got done. So as you guys can see, I showed you guys yesterday that I did do the tubes coming to the front. But as you can see in the front, there are plates there. They're a little rusty, but on this side they're all clean, and they're getting welded on. As you can see, I just tacked them a little bit. Tried to weld as much as I can while that's still there, so nothing wants to move and shift. Okay guys, as you can see, I went ahead and took the grill off. It's over there, and bam, there it is. That's how they look. I'm gonna go ahead and weld them all throughout. As you can see, I'm over here, I'm ready. And then after I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and drill this fourth hole that I can. I have no idea why I have a carpet there. Don't be dumb, guys. Just take out the carpet. But as you can see, it's all nice and welded up. Bam. We'll go and grab this. I gotta double check the bottom, make sure that's all welded up, but looks pretty good to me. Looks pretty good to me. Alright guys, so I went ahead and put this back on. And if you come over here, I'm test fitting the radiator, make sure we have enough clearance for the electric fan. And it's always tight with an electric fan and a shroud on E36s. So as you can see, I think we should be good. And I made these little brackets to hold the radiator. I also got to make the brackets that go at the bottom like an L shape. If you guys know, E36s have these little cushion things at the bottom so it could rest on the frame rails. But since I made new frame rails, I got to go ahead and make my own little bracket. I went ahead and put the hoses on just to make sure it's in the right spot and everything fits together. So my aluminum radiator came with a blob right here, so I had to trim this so it could come closer. These are the tabs for all this wiring that goes on the front. But yeah, slowly but surely, we're getting this thing done. As you can see, it's getting to look like a actual car again, so I'm excited. Alright guys, so I don't know what you guys last saw, but I was trying to make these little L brackets for the radiator to sit on. As you can see right here, the bump stops, they have to sit on something, and I made those. I welded those out, as you can see, and now I have some studs that I got. I'm gonna go ahead and weld them in the back so they stay there, and same thing on this side. So I'm about to do that right now, and then I'm about to go ahead and clean this up a little bit, like all this dirty nasty stuff, before I go ahead and put everything back together. Spray paint this corners so it doesn't get rust on it, and then start throwing everything back together. Yes, guys, here. So let's weld this out. That is cool, right? Okay guys, so last thing you guys saw was me welding these studs on the back. As you can see, they're all welded right there. What I went ahead and did, still with the garage door closed, I got interrupted. Anyways, what I went ahead and did is, before I put everything back on, I went ahead and painted what I could black. So, because as you guys saw, I did grind that. So I just want to go ahead and paint everything so it doesn't get rusty and stuff. And then I went ahead and put the intake back on, put all that good stuff back on. I don't remember if that was on when I was doing that, but. And then I started putting everything back on, so I put the fenders on the way they're supposed to go, put the front on, set the radiator in, put this radiator fan in, and then found out a way to mount this on an aluminum fan. As you can see, I just cut off the piece for the shroud, and I just zip tied it at the top, and then, yeah, it's all sturdy. Real nice in there. I was trying to come up with a way to use that and like slide it in, but this ended up being better, so there you go. And that's basically all I did so far. I know it looks way different, but now what I'm doing is, this is the wiring that goes through the front of the car right here for the headlights and stuff. I'm just cutting out what I don't need, like all the stuff that I deleted back here and stuff. I don't need none of that. And I'm just basically just keeping the parts for the headlights. So I have it zip tied in sections. So right here, this is just the headlights, low beam, high beam, and then we have the corner lights right there. And then I went ahead and did the same thing over here, sectioned that out. And then this right here, I believe this one was or is for the coolant temperature sensor, which goes right here. And then the other longer one, this goes all the way down to the bottom of your tank and goes in there. But I don't even have the that's for a coolant level sensor, and I don't even have that, so I'm not worried about that. I'm just gonna leave it in though, just in case I decide to put that back in. And then I'm keeping these things because I don't even know what these are. I'm pretty sure it's like grounds. It connects all the grounds Pretty sure it's just one ground wire connecting all the ground wires. I don't even know, but there's two. There's this one right here. There's the actual ground itself. And then I gotta go ahead and wire up this fan. Excuse me, which I still have my old setup, which is going to a fuse that has another fuse right here. Just there's power and ground wire there. But yeah, I'm just basically cutting out the stuff I don't need. I'm opening it up like this. I'm gonna go ahead and wire this up. I'm gonna go ahead and cover each wire individually, cut them to different lengths so they can never short out or anything. And then go ahead and find out how I'm gonna bring this along here. I'm probably just gonna bring it under here because the OEM one did use these little tabs that are right here, but I bent them down so they don't mess with my radiator. I might try to use that, but I might just use these right here, these little holes, go under there. But yeah, guys, so far so good. It's looking good, as you guys can see. Very excited. I have my hood over there, but I did order the headlights, corner lights, and then what else did I order? I ordered these little strut things to hold up my hood. Oh, and let me show you guys my new steering wheel real quick. This is like the talking section of the video, so there you go. This is my new steering wheel. It's kind of like Japanese style, but it has the BMW colors right there. So you see it matches very well with my car. I ordered a quick release and then a little extender. What do you call that? Extension piece to make it come out farther, because this is like more almost flat. As you can see, it's almost flat. The quick release, it might not make it sit where I want it. Might make it sit like right here, so I want it to sit like around here. So yep, that's pretty much it. I gotta go in and clean out this interior because this car is pretty much ready. I just gotta go ahead and put coolant in it. I forgot this wire, get the headlights on, hood goes on. I'm gonna go ahead and paint this, but I'm leaving it on the car while I'm painting it, so I'm not gonna paint that, just paint this and the bumper and this fender and that, even though they're red, but they're not the same red. So anyways, enough jibber jabbing. Okay guys, as you can see, I went ahead and wired it all up. I didn't wire up the fan yet, but that's pretty much, I gotta replace this wire with a new wire, power, and then ground from wherever to like right here. I gotta scratch that off, make sure it's no paint on there. But as you can see, we got this all nice and tucked up there, running through the front. I got the 3 wires hanging for the lights, going under the radiator. You can't see it at all. You kind of see it right there. We got it right here. We got this connected over here. We got the ones for the lights again, and then I got that all nice and tucked up in there out of the way of the wheel. But I'm super pumped on how this came out. As you guys can see, this thing is so clean. I'm super excited. Basically all I got left is I gotta put coolant in it and then wire up that fan. I already got the lights ordered and stuff, so we're ready to go. I got a bunch of other stuff coming, guys. I got new coilovers in there. I gotta make a bash bar. I gotta go ahead and paint this front end. I gotta do the full bushings. I got race seats going on. I got a hydro going on. Like I showed you guys the steering wheel, but I'm super excited. Yeah guys, this is pretty much how it came out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As you guys can see, everything's nice and tight. And I'll see you guys on the next one. I'll be doing a bunch of exciting stuff, so stay tuned. Comment down below what you guys think on this section, bringing this Beamer back to life. But yeah guys, I'll see you on the next one. Stay tuned. Do not miss the next upload. It's gonna be hype. I'm gonna be putting cooling in this thing, driving it, and you know, going crazy. Well, I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay tuned. See you guys. Thank you for watching. Peace out.